Hello and welcome to HanaMate. If you are lucky enough to go to Ireland, I highly recommend you to visit Cork, which is, I believe, third largest city in Ireland. And this is a short video about Elizabeth Fort. It's easy. It's right in Cork. It's easy drive from Dublin. The area around Barrack Street is one of the oldest occupied parts of Cork City. Elizabeth Fort was completed around 1626 and it replaced the earlier fort just from wood and earth that was built in 1601. In 1698, the second barracks opened on the opposite side of the street where the House of Prosperity Square is now. Elizabeth Fort had a number of uses during the 19th century, such as female convict prison, a fever hospital, and constabulary barracks. In 1922, during the Civil War, all the old barrack buildings within the fort were destroyed, and when the present building was completed, a number of years later it became home to the Irish police force, the Garda Síochána, who still occupy it. The fort itself is under the management of the Office of Public Works. So this is the view you get from the fort. By the way, it is free of charge for visitors and tourists. It is on the smaller side, but it is really well done, and the view of Cork is pretty cool. The inside, here is one pretty cool picture. I believe it's Ken Armstrong, of how the fort looked like in 17th century. This is the building that is fixed and has got display on, or exhibit rather, on women prisoners that were held in the fort and then they were sent to Australia. It's a really great place to visit and you will not regret it. It will take you probably 1 hour to 2 hours to see the whole thing, and it is definitely worth it. So if you find yourself in Cork, find a few hours to visit this great place. And the one important historical part is that in 1690, during the Williamite War in Ireland, Cork was a Jacobite stronghold, and while Elizabeth Fort held out for some time during the siege of Cork, artillery was brought to bear on the eastern walls of the city from a vantage point at Red Abbey. The walls were breached and the city capitulated within 4 days. In the decades following the siege, the fort ceased to operate as a defensive structure for the city and in 1719 was put to use as barracks. So now, if you have a chance, visit this great place, it's really worth it. Thanks for watching HanaMate. You can subscribe and watch more videos. Thank you!